Alright, triangles and parallel lines with transversals. We have mainly isosceles and equilateral triangles to begin with. So these two sides are the same. The angles are going to be the same. So set those two things equal and solve for x. When you get x, plug it into BC. So you'll plug it in here. Isosceles, equilateral, all three angles always have to be the same number every single time. So 60 is the only thing that can go in each corner. Isosceles, sides are the same, angles would be the same. Here to solve for x, you're going to put the two sides equal because the angles are the same, so sides would be the same. So set that equal to x squared plus 5. Subtract 5, 4 equals x squared, square root. Then when you solve for x, you're going to plug it into BC, so plug it in over here. Number 6, y, if the sides are the same, the angles are the same. Then let's go ahead and solve for angle B because you'll know what both of these angles are. So 180 subtract 52 and 52 will tell you what angle B is. And then to solve for x, whatever angle B is in degrees, you will set equal to 14x plus 6. Okay, number 7, you're solving for y. These have tick marks and they're the same, so you don't even need this. Just set these two things equal to each other and solve for y. 8, you do not need this, or this, or this, or this. This is one that's so easy, people make it hard. Number 9, solving for y. Set two things equal, solve for y. 10, what is x? So do two sides are the same, two angles are the same, 50 and 50. Take 180, subtract out your two 50s, tells you what x is. And then perimeter is 97, AC is 37. So take the 37 out of the 97 to see what's left that these two have to add up to. And they have the same tick marks, so it's going to be the same. So you'll do 97 minus 37, and then whatever you're left with, divide by 2, and it would go on each side. And that would give you the length of BC. 11, angle A, so this is 120 degrees. So take 180, subtract 120, and these would be the same. So you would divide by 2, whatever's left, divide by 2. Perimeter's 37, so if this is 10, this one has to be 10. So take 37, take your two 10s out of it, and that tells you what's left. 12, solving for x, so equilateral, they're all the same, so just pick any two and set them equal to each other and solve for x. Okay, 13 through 15, side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side, hypotenuse leg. Just look at your tick marks. Go around the shape to look at your tick marks. All right, medians that cross at the centroid. Been a minute with these. The long part is twice as long as the short. So if you're going long to short, you're going to divide by 2. Short to long times by 2. If I give you the whole thing and you're looking for the long, so whole to long, that is times 2/3. If I give you the whole thing and you're looking for the short, you're going to times by 1/3. Outsides are going to be the same, so this has to be the same as that. This one matches this one. This one matches this one. Okay, parallel lines with a transversal. You have vertical, adjacent, corresponding, alternate interior, alternate exterior, same side interior, same side exterior. So those will be the answer choices for 22, 23. You can spell it out or abbreviate it. I've got it either way. 26, which two angles are adjacent to angle 6. So we have 2 boxes on the worksheet. You can put the 2, it doesn't matter which order you put them in. 27, solve for angle 4 given the measurement on the picture. Alright, so solving for angle 4 here, given the 45 and the 5x plus 35. So either they're equal to each other or they're going to add to 180. This is an obtuse angle. This is an acute angle. They're not going to be equal. So do 45 plus 5x plus 35 equals 180. Solve for x. And then it says solve for angle 4. So you're going to have to plug in your x. Whatever you get for x, plug it in here. Okay. Angle A, straight lines add to 180. So do 180 minus 143. Is 37. So angle A is 37. Vertical angles are equal. So B would be 143. C, these two lines here have feathers, so they're parallel. So that would be parallel lines with a transversal. So these would be alternate interior angles. So C would be 37 as well. C and D with 85 is going to make a straight line. Let's do 180 minus 37 minus 85 is 58 for D. These 3 make a straight line here. So I'm going to do 180 minus 85 minus 58 to get E. 37. Okay, triangles add to 180. So do 180 minus 37 and 90 to get F. Then you have this triangle. Tick marks mean they're the same. So if you want to turn your paper, turn it, but these two sides are the same. So then you're going to have 2 angles that are going to be the same for isosceles. So those would be the same. Then take those 2 numbers out of 180 to get H. H and K make a straight line. So do 180 minus what you got for H to get K. Then triangles add to 180 to get angle M. That will be in the 60s. I'm sorry, 20s. Whatever number you get here. These 2 are going to be the same. Tick marks mean they're the same. So if this is 26, this is going to be 26. And then you have a triangle adds to 180. So do 180 minus 85 and 26 to get P. That one will be in the 60s. P and R make a straight line. They're going to add to 180. So do 180 minus whatever you got for P to get R. And then parallel lines again. This would be another transversal. P and S would be corresponding, so pick it up and drop it. Okay, 41. Solving for X, and this is the one where there's like 12 different ways to set it up. I don't care which way you do it. You can put right over bottom equals right over bottom, and then cross multiply. You can put 18 over X equals 6 over 3. You can put the X with the 3 and the 6 with the 2. However, we'll do 6 over X equals 2 over 3 and cross multiply. 6 times 3 is 18. 2x. X equals 9. 42 through 44, you're going to get decimals. Pair A with 7. So A over 7 will be equal to 6.4 over 8 to solve for A. And then to solve for B, pair B with 6, and then put the 6.4 with the 8 again. So 2 separate problems there. 43, you have a little triangle and you have a big triangle. So look at the little one and put the left over the bottom And then look at your big triangle and put the whole left over the whole bottom. So 30 plus x over 22. When you are multiplying this out, do 14 times 30 and then do 14 times x. That would be equal to 30 times 22. You'll do the same thing for y. You'll pair the side with the bottom, so put y over 14, and then put the whole side over the whole bottom. So you'll do y plus 15 over 22, and cross multiply. 44. Pair 6 with x, and then put the whole with the whole. So put 6 over x equals 16 over 15 and cross multiply. 45, you gotta find a, which lets you know b. B and C are gonna add to 90. So do 90 minus this number to get C. And then there's another isosceles triangle. Sides are the same, so the angles are gonna be the same. So whatever C is, D is the same. And then triangles add to 180. So 180 minus 148. These two numbers will be the same. These two need to add to 90, so 90 minus B will give me C. C and D have to be the same. Triangles add to 180, so do 180 minus what you get for C and D. 46, find an angle C here. Vertical angles are equal. Straight lines add to 180. That gives you A and B. And then just do triangles add to 180. So 180 minus this number and this number will give you C. 47, an equilateral triangle has exactly 3 congruent sides and angles. For 48, an isosceles triangle has at least 2 congruent sides and angles. If 2 parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the pairs of corresponding angles are going to be congruent. 50 congruent angles are equal measures. 51, if 2 parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the 2 pairs of alternate interior angles are congruent. And 52, if 2 parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then the 2 pairs of same side interior angles are supplementary.